all day long and not changing anything. But if you change a generation's minds about something, changing minds is how culture changes.
Fan Power was presented and produced in Bristol by Jolyon Jenkins. Now, Winifred Robinson joins us with news of today's You and Yours.
Today, a lesson in sheer brass neck. The company fined for mis-selling insurance that is automatically renewing customers' policies. A lesson in how to haggle. We've been out shopping with the woman at the top of this game. A lesson in how not to do customer service. We'll hear from the chief executive of Brand Alley about why it closed its phone lines down. And how new technology has altered the excuses we make. Forget the checks in the post. Go for, I mustn't have heard my mobile ringing. Share your most overused excuse. Email you and yours at bbc.co.uk, text 84844 or tweet the hashtags you and yours.
We join Winifred, no excuses, at 4 minutes past 12. Now, time to welcome back the curmudgeonly author with a never-ending capacity for scrimping and scraping in the first of a new series of Ed Reardon's Week.
Ed Reardon's Week by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolds. Episode 1, The Personal Statement.
Seasonal canine illness not reached, Surrey, then. Another myth perpetrated by Metro. Fiona. Yes, Fiona, I quite understand how you feel. I'm not expecting to be let in. I only ask that you hear me out. I unreservedly accept that my behaviour has, as the defrocked bishops say, fallen below the standards expected of an established writer. Look, there's a good deal more in this vein, but I'm not sure my back will allow me to deliver it through the letterbox. But I'd like to express my contrition to the whole family, to you, to Charlie, and of course, not forgetting dear old Brutus. Thank you.
Don't get up.
No, I don't think I can, actually. What you see before you, Fiona, is, well, a changed man.
Same shorts and sandals, though?
Yes, shorts, sandals, Rolling Stones World Tour zip-up fleece, but what's inside has changed, and I venture to suggest for the better. Is there some grub on the go?
You're standing up all right now. Whiskers twitching like a polecat scenting roadkill.
Wonderfully graphic image.
Charlie and I have been watching David Attenborough Stays Put.
So, how's the young fella getting on?
Lots of progress, actually. The way he's bounced back from the disappointment over delivering the pizza leaflets.
Oh dear, still, I'm sure he came very close to getting the job.
No, he did get it. He left them all in the bus station.
Ah.
I thought it was inspired. It gets so crowded at closing time.
Well, they should have promoted him.
That's what I said in my email.
Yeah. Must say, Sunday lunch certainly smells very good indeed.
So what exactly brings you here, Ed?
Well, as I say, I'd like to apologise.
Or rather, what is it that you've had cut off, gas or electricity?
Yeah, as it happens, both. But that's completely unrelated to this act of heartfelt self-abasement, Fiona. So, look, if there's anything I can do for you, I mean, I could carve for a start.
It's too soon, Ed.
Yeah, always improves if you let it stand for 20 minutes. Tell you what, give me a tenner, and I'll go and get some wine. Sunday, or dim fat, as I appear to have typed on my minuscule phone keypad, not having access to my computer following certain cooling of relations between myself and my energy supplier. Quote, failure to settle this account will result in immediate disconnection of your service and prosecution. Why not follow us on Twitter and Facebook? Luckily, thanks to my silver-tongued skills with my former, but now it is to be hoped not former girlfriend Fiona, certain creature comforts have been temporarily restored, albeit with conditions attached.
Ed!
Just need to make another hole in my belt. I've lost weight since I was last invited to sit at this groaning board.
That's not actually what a fork's for.
Oh, yes, sorry. Too much time spent on my own. So, Charlie, have you got any plans to strike out on your own? Conquer the world, or just stay here?
He can't hear you, Ed. He's tuned out.
Yes, that is a remarkably large set of headphones. You could park a jump jet on an aircraft carrier wearing a pair of those.
They're Monster Beats by Dr. Dre. He uses them to edit his playlists.
Who does, Charlie or the good doctor?
Look at him. He's exhausted. He's been filling in so many job applications.
Oh, more pizza leaflets. Or perhaps he's branching out. Chinese. Good for him. Why do people always knock the young? The number of leaflets that pile up on my doormat for pubs serving Thai food. I mean, they come every 10 minutes. That's not the work of a lazy, pampered generation, is it?
Actually, he's got his heart set on Chessington World of Adventure.
Anyone having that last roast potato is just... Oh, you are, Charlie. Quite right, growing lad. Even at 29.
He watches all the nature programmes, even those bits at the end where they show how they've done it.
Well, that's real dedication. Like the rest of the nation, I go and make a cup of tea while that's on. Well, I could when I still had electricity. So, I was wondering, in fact, since I've come all this way, not to mention walking to the off-licence and back...
What Charlie really needs, though, is something to impress potential employers. A personal statement.
Isn't he making enough of one as it is, sitting in his tracksuit, jiggling his legs, saying, "Here I am, world. Take me or leave me. Just don't try talking to me, because I won't hear a word you're saying."
We found an agency online that writes them for you, but they're £350. You could buy 2 pairs of Monster Beats.
Town and country.
And an agency so impersonal. It'd be written by someone who doesn't know Charlie at all. Or his skill sets.
So, polishing off the P's too. So, how many words would this statement need to be?
About 1,000. Not enough to do him justice, really, but...
No, we'll try and squeeze it all in. And in return, perhaps I could be allowed to stay over until my electricity is restored by the end powers that be?
No.
Oh.
At least not until you got a job.
Well, yeah, that's very much on my to-do list. I'm waiting to hear back from Radio 4, actually, regarding my rapid response play about the Cod War.
Because if there are to be occasional lunches such as this, or possible visits to the Yvonne Arnaud Theatre in Guildford, or concerts at Leatherhead...
Yes?
Then you have to make a contribution. Them's the rules, Reardon.
Right. When you say job, do you mean more mowing?
No, Ed. Not after the words you cut in the grass about the BBC. We're on the Gatwick flight path. Children could read that.
So, a paid job. I must say, I like the sound of these 0 hours contracts.
Regular money for regular work.
Sorry, Fiona, you lost me around about the first regular. Ping, I'm giving up writing.
Yay!
Oh, you could have sounded a little more disappointed.
Oh, no, I've just reached the same level as Stephen Fry.
Intellectually, or...?
Angry Birds, Ed, 1,700 more bad piggies, and I'm up there with David Cameron.
So it's not just UKIP he needs to worry about.
Nigel Farage couldn't hit a piggy if he threw his 4G iPhone 5 at it.
No, indeed. Democracy's a great leveller.
And you're retiring. That's brilliant. Are you going to the longer dock with all your beardy old mates and eat a barrel load of fromage?
Well, that sounds very agreeable, Ping, but largely thanks to this agency's efforts, that's rather a remote possibility.
Top tip, Ed. Do not go to Carcassonne. Ryanair said they might stop flying there, and you'll have to spend 2 days on the train every time you want a bacon sarnie.
Duly noted.
Oh, what you could think about, seriously, yeah, is becoming Jamaican. That's what my parents have done. It's like a non-dom-com thingy.
Yes, I'll bear all these options in mind, but I felt it only right that you should be the first to know about my withdrawal from literary life.
Oh, that is so bless of you. I wish a few more of our clients got it. I'm trying to get rid of all the Walking Dead.
And what level have you reached with that?
0. It's not a game, Ed. I've got all these washed-up old writers and directors filling up my inbox and bending my ear about work and money. There isn't any. I've got to think of a way to dump them.
So what you're looking for is the wording for a Dear John letter.
Oh, that's good, actually, because half of them are called John. So, Dear John, also Sydney, Reg, Dick, Rosemary, Mad, Frank, and the rest of you. Now what?
Well, you could say something like, I'm afraid we've reached a parting of the ways.
Oh, brilliant! Like the Red Sea, we're on different banks.
No, parting of the ways, not waves.
Ed, it's a sea. And don't stop, you're on a roller.
Well, you could say, I'll miss working for you, although it may seem I'm less concerned about your interests than having a convenient central London base from which to organise my social life.
Ed, you are on fire. I mean, that's really super intuitive. I mean, how weird. As soon as you stop writing, you find you can actually do it after all. It's like you're a character in an ancient fable or a proverb that Confucius tweeted.
Confucius he tweet, to be strictly accurate. And then you could add, and having a trust fund, of course, I have no conception of the grim privations you suffer and what your lives are really like.
Oh, wait, stop there. OK, we've done that. Now, love you to bits, Ping. 2 smiley faces.
Perhaps 1 non-smiley face, comedy and tragedy.
You're overcomplicating it, Ed. I don't want to get their hopes up. What I need now, while you're still smoking, is a killer phrase for the agency website so we can attract really top-class money-earning clients.
Somebody talking about Jazz Milvain?
No.
Is he getting the letter too?
Oh, yes. Dear John, Sydney, Reg, Dick, Rosemary, Mad Frank and Jazz.
Is this in response to my emails and voice messages about work and money?
Kind of.
Because I was wondering if there was any news about In Between Us 3. Did you send them my Police Academy trilogy?
Yes.
They must have watched it and thought you were too juvenile.
Well, for your information, Reardon, there are plenty of other irons in the fire.
Oh, like what? Another feel-good old people with Alzheimer's forming a choir movie? I don't think there's been one this week.
Actually, I'm in deep discussions with the Harry Potter people.
Do you mean those Japanese children who queue up at King's Cross to be photographed on platform 9 3/4? That's abuse, Jazz, to add to your many other film-related crimes.
I told you, Jazz, they're not making another Harry Potter movie. The kids are too old.
Unless they're also forming an Alzheimer's choir.
You know what, Reardon? That's actually not a bad idea. I knew you'd come up with one eventually. The best exotic Hogwarts hotel. Got it. King, book me a chateau in the Languedoc where we can hammer out a treatment. And this time, make sure there's plenty of bacon in the freezer.
Why doesn't anybody listen to me? I've retired.
Oh, and Ed, I really need that coffee snorter of a line for the website by tomorrow morning.
No, look, Pearl.
There.
Evening, everybody.
Yeah, that's it. Look, just beyond the bright one.
That's the light on the hospital roof. I've had many a smoke up there.
No, Stan, up and to the right.
That's Venus. You don't want to go there. Try Aberystwyth if you want cold.
So, creative writing module 2. What are you all looking at?
Mars. Look, there, it's red.
Police helicopter. There's a pile-up on the A41. I listened in on the shortwave before I came out. Might nip down later.
Whence springs your interest in the heavens, Ollie? Are you going to be a space tourist?
Yeah, she's got her name down.
I've got to go to the boot camp first, and then they let me know. So, could you tell me, Mr. Reardon, how long this short story module's going to be? Because I don't want to miss the opportunity.
Wish I'd spotted the advertisement. Only my Saga magazine came late again.
Oh, bad luck, Pearl. Sure there'll be other final frontiers for you to explore, but in the meantime, perhaps we could settle to discussing the stories of V.S. Pritchard.
The moon would do me. Couple of weeks on the dark side. Suit me down to the ground.
There's a waiting list for that too. Like the Zorb in Ashdown Forest.
The whatting?
Zorbing. It's when you go in a big silver ball, they strap you in and you roll downhill.
This is part of your space training, is it?
No, Mother's Day. My daughter-in-law treated us all.
I paid my own way. $2.50. Got it off the net. Went downhill so fast I burst the polythene casing.
Oh, you want to watch They Don't Sue You? We did that in my online law degree course.
I'm very impressed by the way you're all rising to new challenges.
This is our second wind, or second act, as you'd say in one of your plays.
Well, as it happens, I too am contemplating a leap into the unknown, professionally speaking.
You haven't even had a first wind.
If you can do it, then why not me?
Because we can afford it, you can't. What are you going to put on your personal statement? Skills? Pinching a cup full of sugar lumps from the canteen?
I saw him last week coming out the gents with a toilet roll sticking out his pocket. Oh. Yes, the end was trailing behind him like the Andrex puppy.
Oh.
Yeah, a personal statement, you say, seems to be an established thing these days.
Can't get anywhere without one of them. A lot of rubbish about your personal development and the journey you're going on.
Well, that was easy with the Mars application.
You won't get an allotment without one, I tell you that now.
But if I was going to, well, apply for a job paying regular money...
I'd take someone else's personal statement if I were you.
Tuesday. It's no easy task to condense the achievements of a rich and varied life into pithy and readable bullet points. You risk sounding like one of those egregious blurbs encountered on the back flaps of first novels, languishing on the shelves of the local Age UK shop. But I'm wise enough not to try and hoodwink any prospective employers that I'm a former cattle rustler, stand-up classicist and bare-knuckle pugilist. So the likes of Jonathan Meades and Michael Portillo need have no fears of being plagiarised. They can sleep easy in their beds or on their straw desert palliasses under the shadow of a dromedary. So we turn to the early 1980s, which brought a seismic shift in the political landscape, urgently reflected in my own work. See Appendix 5 for a full list of unproduced treatments, proposals, and selected hate mail to Alan Bleasdale and Willie Russell. Oh, and Peter Tinnerswood. We mustn't forget him, must we, Olga? Oh, sorry, Brutus. I thought I was at home. So it was that after a quick detour to Berkhamsted to feed my cat with some of Fiona's leftover fish cassoulet, and armed with my equally robust personal statement, I attended my first interview for a salaried position since... well, ever.
So, Ed, is there anything you'd like to ask us?
Would I get my own uniform?
Yes, and your own spiky ball on a chain.
Excellent.
Though obviously we'd ask you not to take that home.
Of course, health and safety. Or fafety, as I imagine they said then. When would I start?
Well, if selected, you'd be expected to attend the training day, which would involve role plays in cheerfulness and diversity.
Right.
And, of course, personal grooming, because there's a little bit of work to be done there, isn't there? No offence.
None taken.
Brilliant. Anything else?
Well, I was rather wondering why you don't seem to have looked at my personal statement.
To be honest, we don't pay much attention to them. They're all the same. They're all cliches. From a very early age, I've dreamed of going on a personal journey and to impact on my fellow man. It's complete nonsense.
Oh, yes, absolutely, yeah. But if you look, you'll see that I've successfully eschewed that kind of solipsistic drivel. That's my dream for the world, if you like.
Right, so you were a great train robber, a champion jockey, and also the first Sea Lord.
No. But in a sense, yes. Because I think that's the secret of ghostwriting, to inhabit the psychological profile of the celebrity memoirist and to present the reader with a...
Well, I'm the reader, and what would impress me, but what I never get, is a couple of paragraphs about why you want the job.
Yes, I see that now.
So, honestly, do you or do you not want the job of Dungeon Keeper at the Tyburn Hill Experience?
No, I do not.
Right, so you won't be disappointed at not getting it then?
No, not at all. Tumble for Mr. Reardon.
Never mind, as long as you did your best.
Yes, I'll just keep trying, I suppose. Putting in the hard yards, as they say on the Culture Show. I better check the inbox.
What's that? Bet 365. You don't want to work in a bookies, do you?
No, that's just something else. Let's see if anything's come in. Ah, here we are. Something that matches your skill set, trainee Gilly in the Cairngorms. Well, I suppose if I left now, I could get the sleeper.
No, Ed. I think you've done enough for one day. You need a treat.
Do I? Oh, well, who needs a sleeper?
2 vouchers for free aromatherapy in London with a hot stones add-on.
Well, I've just taken my sandals off.
We'll put them back on again. There.
Well, the thing is, I've had a hard morning. Can't we just stay in? There's a Polyakoff repeat on later I haven't shouted at yet. Well, not with you, anyway.
OK, I'll go on my own.
Well, no, I can't. There'll probably be a TV at the aroma place. I could throw stones at that, couldn't I? I mean, they don't even have to be hot. He's not going to know.
Some silver fox you are. Just stay there with your feet up all afternoon.
Well, if you're sure.
And don't forget Charlie's personal statement. It's your future as well as his.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm still working on it, making sure I do the young fella justice. Oh, you couldn't pass me the remote before you... it's all right, I'll get it. Right. Dear Sir or Madam, no. Yo, Bruv or Madam. Now say why you want the job. I is well interested in applying for the position at Chessington World of Adventures because a paycheck would be totes phenom. From a very early age. Who's this? Oh, hello, Jazz.
Fancy a pint, Reardon?
All right, where?
Over here, Reardon.
Oh, hello, Jazz. Where should we go? There's the St Pancras Champagne Bar just across the road.
We got to earn it first.
Where are we going?
Platform 9 3/4. Look at them. Queuing up, pretending to be Harry Potter pushing a trolley through the wall. There must be nearly 100 of them.
Yes, and if we stand here any longer, I'm going to need the Writers Guild counselling service.
All getting 500 quid a day pocket money courtesy of the Bank of Mum and Dad, or whatever it's called in Turkey. It's our patriotic duty to redress the global economic imbalance by relieving them of some of it.
Jazz, if you think I'm going to do anything to further that woman's career, I would rather hang myself with this stripy bloody Hogwarts scarf.
Shut up and put your ticket inspector's hat on while I capture events on celluloid. Or whatever they put in these machines these days. Who wants to be in a Harry Potter movie?
Picture the rampaging Cossack hordes of Taras Bulba, and you'll get some idea of the effect Jazz's words had on the pampered Potterati as they swarmed across platform 9 3/4. The West Country pasty stall was all but flattened, and before I knew it, my inspector's satchel was bulging with enough £20 notes to cause a ripple on the Hang Seng.
Quiet on set, everybody. And turn over.
All tickets and rail cards ready for inspection, please. Jazz, I should really be wearing trainers for this.
And action.
Until the moment when we were chased away by the British Transport Police, I have to admit that an afternoon's mucking about with Jazz, or guerrilla filmmaking, as he insisted on calling it, was as enjoyable as it was lucrative. Little did I realise, the battle for the soul of Ed Reardon had already begun.
More Tattinger for you guys?
Might as well put another one on ice, my dear.
Any more crisps, olives, flatbreads? Heater on?
All of those, please.
And we might hop on that train to Paris later. You can come with us if you play your cards right.
Okay.
And maybe just the snacks.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I was forgetting. When have you got to clock in with the desk sergeant?
Fiona, she'll be wondering where I am.
Tell the truth, you've been out working on a movie by Jazz Milvain.
But I'm supposed to have given up writing.
Well, you weren't writing. You're acting as my assistant and directing the second unit on your phone. Not terribly competently, but better than I was expecting.
Just as well one of us managed to press the record button.
Filmmaking is a collaborative medium. Once we found someone who can edit and upload it, we'll be a YouTube sensation.
You're planning to make other people see this?
The whole of cyberspace and beyond. Platform 9 3/4 will be my 8.5.
I've given an undertaking to Fiona to forsake the life literary for a more secure means of remuneration.
We've just earned 500 quid for doing an afternoon's work. How much bloody remuneration do you want?
I applied for a job as a dungeon keeper.
Hey, well, you see, I knew she'd try and change it.
Didn't get it. I didn't want it, really.
She tried that with me during our dalliance. Wanted me to film an adaptation of some E.M. Forster cobblers. Howard's Way.
Howard's End.
No, that was about the people in the boatyard. This was a house, nothing to do with boats. That was in Eden Line. This was Howard's Way.
Oh, have it your end.
Luckily, I was strong enough, unlike you, to back my own judgment and make the cult classic It's a Nude World.
Nude world, Jazz. You missed one out there.
And that is why you'll always be a writer. Attention to detail. Where are we?
St Pancras Champagne Bar, and I've really got to go. Can we have the bill, please?
There you are, you see. Under the thumb, like a little lapdog. You'll never retire, Reardon. You're like one of those old horses in the Grand National, always falling over but keeps coming back for more year after year, till finally they have to shoot it.
Hello, Fiona.
You're quite late, Ed.
I know, I'm very sorry. Oh, you look lovely in that dressing gown and slippers.
Your dinner's in the dog.
Well, my loss is Brutus's gain.
And you've missed the Polyarkov. I had to do the shouting for you.
Oh, thank you so much. That's very kind of you, Fiona. Very kind indeed.
Well, now you're here, I can lock up and go to bed. Are you all right on the sofa again?
Oh, yes, indeed, of course.
Where were you, by the way?
Where was I when?
Today?
Oh, you know.
No, where exactly?
Well, yeah, out and about looking for work. It's awfully tough these days, you know. It's probably the worst since the 1840s, when the bosses used to throw a shovel into a crowd of 300 unemployed railway navvies, and the one who picked it up got the job. It was shocking.
So that's what you were doing at King's Cross, is it? Looking for a navvy's job.
When was that?
This afternoon, when I was coming back from aromatherapy. I saw you lying on the platform charging your phone up in a socket that station cleaners use.
Oh, gosh, yes, you've reminded me. I've been for so many jobs today. I went up for that Gillies job in the Cairngorms. I know you said I shouldn't, but a man needs work, Fiona. When his self-respect's gone, he's finished. Unfortunately, the train was full.
So was your mate, Jazz, going up for the Gillies job as well?
I imagine so, yeah. You say we're friends, but let me tell you, if we get down to the last two, we'll be like a couple of rutting, job-seeking stags. I mean, you'd need Lancia, really, to do justice. to it. I'm nodding off here.
You've started writing again, haven't you?
I absolutely swear to you that I was not writing. I was collecting money from Japanese children.
Swear to me that you weren't working with Jazz.
I swear.
On your cat's life.
Right.
That's it, Ed. Pack your plastic bag and move out first thing in the morning.
Oh, dear. And I've missed news night. Empty. Oh, Advocar. Not sure I'm that desperate. Now, wait a minute. I'm sure I hid a quarter bottle of Johnny Walker up the chimney. Oh, hello, Fiona. I was just looking to see if this needed sweeping. You see, I will do anything to get back in your good books.
I'm sorry.
Did I just sleep through 24 hours?
I just had a text.
What did I say?
No, from Charlie, upstairs. He's got the job, Ed, and he says it's all because of the personal statement you wrote for him.
Oh, well, that's good news. I've been a layabout all my life. Time to do something before it's too late.
Yes, but what did you say about Charlie?
No, that's what I wrote. The truth. Came to somewhat less than 1,000 words, but obviously did the trick.
And not just for Charlie. He sold it to his friend Orlando, and he sold it to his sister, and they all got jobs from it.
Same old story, no repeat fees.
But Ed, don't you see? There's a real demand for this. It's a completely different kind of writing. It's worth something. You could monetize this.
Monetize. If I had £1 for everything somebody told me I could monetize.
£350 for each personal statement, Ed. That's what the agencies charge. How many do you think you could write in a day?
It's about 20, depending on whether there's an episode of Quincy in the afternoon I haven't seen.
Even if it's only 10, that's still over £3,000 a day. 15,000 a week with weekends off. And more time for little treats.
So I am staying then?
I'm sorry, I was horrible. I've always known you were clever, darling. I haven't said it often enough.
It's all right. I'm not a slave to praise. Never have been.
Everyone needs encouragement. Now, once we've got your schedule sorted out, we can start making plans. We can get the roof done properly, new stair carpet, and bifold doors in the kitchen with a cat flap. How does that sound?
Unfamiliar, certainly. Would my schedule allow time for the occasional lie-in, since I am writing in the voice of a selfish, feckless generation?
Well, there's nothing to stop you writing in bed.
Oh, you'd put up with that, would you?
I'd put up with anything, Ed. Because, do you know what? Sorry, awful phrase. I picked it up from Charlie. I'm just trying to tell you that I love you.
Ah, well, that's...
That's what?
Yes, Elgar, that's what I call a very lucky escape. You know, as one gets older, I find there are a good many things in the modern world I can happily live without. Gas, electricity, schedules, to name but 3. Oh! Yes, hello, Ping. I'm glad you called. I've just been making some notes for Jazz's next project.
Shut up, Ed. This is important. I really, really, really need that killer line for the agency website, yeah?
Your personal statement. I've had a bit of a thought about that also. The agency for top clients, only the best will do.
Is that it?
Or it could be only the very best will do.
Oh, Ed, that is so lame. I mean, that's as lame as a...
Well, we both seem to be at a bit of a loss, don't we, Ping? Let me take another pass at it.
Oh, don't bother. Do you know what? Since you started writing again, you've gone back to being rubbish at it. Do you know who came up with the Thames Water slogan? Because I'll try him.
No, what is it?
If you had a choice, you'd choose Thames Water. Sick, isn't it?
Yes, it is rather nauseating.
Sick yay, not sick bleh, Ed. Oh, so out of the loop.
Well, as the phone display's still on, we'll avail ourselves of its lambent glow, Elgar. Here's the food cupboard. Oh, and here's the Johnny Walker. I give you a toast, Elgar, to close shaves and many more of them. Bifold doors.
Ed Reardon's Week starred Christopher Douglas, Jenny Agutter, Stephanie Cole, Mel Hudson, Philip Jackson, Barunka O'Shaughnessy, Nicola Sanderson, Alison Steadman and Geoffrey Whitehead. It was written by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolds. The producer was Dawn Ellis.
And there's more from Ed at the same time next week when he somehow finds himself working in the same office as Ping and taking turns on the cake run.
Starting today on BBC Radio 4. I think the point about master tapes is that we're asking people to dig deep in their memories very often.
Exploring the creation of key musical moments.
With master tapes, the music that is made here in the room at Maida Vale.
And hearing from the artists themselves.
This is as much about sort of social history or personal history as it is about the music that's made, because all of that stuff informs the way an album is made.
John Wilson with a new series of master tapes, beginning with Robbie Williams' Life Through a Lens. Tonight at 11 on BBC Radio 4.